Well, welcome back, friends and family. As you can see, we're in Alice again today. That may not be what you wanted to do, but it's what I wanted to do. Because finally, it's a beautiful day back in my neighborhood. So yeah, if you want to, jump on in, buckle up. No fighting and bickering like always. And there's always extra room, in the trunk. AKA the rumble seat. But we're just going to take a little ride. I feel up to it. And as you can see, everybody's got their limb pile from the previous storms. And we'll be seeing a lot of that, I'm sure, today. Even though the city's been doing their best to pick it all up. Yeah, for our neighborhood, it was just small stuff. But we might see a tree or two down as we go through town. Who knows? But yep, I've been busy the last 2 days doing something I said I would do this year no matter what. And that was declutter my house. Yep, over the events of the last few years, back during the great sickness of 2020 and the years afterwards, the house got really cluttered up with all those things I thought I needed to get through and survive. Turns out I didn't need nowhere near as much as I thought I did. And so I'm left with things that I may never use. And they're bunching up my life. Maybe you're in the same situation. I don't know. But I've had plans ever since I retired. I need to do some house maintenance, spruce things up. And that's hard to do when your house is all junked up. So that's what I've been working on the last couple of days, because here again, up until today, it has rained. And we had a pretty nice thunderstorm pop on in late last night, or I guess you'd say in the early morning hours, somewhere I guess after midnight, around 1 or 2. It was rather loud, torrential rains again. So it sort of washed us out from getting any planting done, which I wanted to get done today too, because we got what was supposed to be a little respite from the rain. But now they're saying tomorrow will be dry. And most of Friday, and then we're back in rain. This is going down as one of the rainiest Mays I can remember in a long, long time. But that's a good thing, as you can see. We got a light wind out. Yep, you can see the trees swaying. It's breezy in the south. Everything is just a beautiful color of green. And I need to see that. Going through my own situation, recovering from that biopsy, which I'm not going to be a hero about, has really kicked my butt. Way more than I anticipated, and way more than I thought it would. Yep, it surely has. And I still have a few complications from it, even though they're getting less. And that's a good thing. But yeah, old me, I thought, yeah, be a piece of cake. Maybe a day, possibly 2. And I'd be back up on my feet, doing things like I always do. Well, sometimes that's not how it all turns out. But we're getting through it. And I think, thankfully, that's because all of you keep Mr. Tom and the Kitty Crew in your thoughts and prayers. And we really do appreciate all of that too. Oh, and by the way, yesterday, while we're just into the ride, I'd like to thank whoever or whomever sent the Kitty Crew a big old bag of kit and caboodle, 2 20-ounce canisters of Frisky's Party Mix. Oh, that's the brand they love. And then someone sent some Boost Oxygen. Yeah, 3 cans. That was really nice of them too. You know, when you need that little boost of oxygen to power through, yeah, that was really nice. Of course, I do have a couple of oxygen tanks of my own as well, and an oxygen concentrator too. In fact, I had to get with my doctors yesterday and get that reordered and recertified again this year. Now, like now, I'm not on it. And you don't ever see me on it on camera, because you see me at the best of my time, not at my worst. Woo, you wouldn't want to see me then. Especially first thing in the morning. Come on now. We all are not looking our best. But yep, I have it. So when the old COPD flares up, or the pollen's so high it's got me all stuffed up, it really does make a difference in my life. And we're going to go over the bridge here. Yep, this is the Clappity Bridge. We've talked about it as we've sat over on the boardwalk. It is beautiful out here. Of course, there's a guy in a big old pickup truck pulling a, you know, one of them open utility trailers. It seems like everybody with a truck's got anymore. And he's really chomping at the bit that I go faster than what I'm going now. But I'm going the speed limit, so he'll just have to lay back and be happy. As we pass through Rosewood Cemetery, Tallahassee has two. Of course, y'all know I live by the Carville Cemetery, and they got the flag pine half-mast. I'll have to check into why it is. I haven't been watching too much news. It's just so damn depressing. Why do it? Why suffer? Oh, some more brush piles. But as you can see, and I'm sure some of it's already been cleaned up, because those severe straight winds were last Thursday, and here we are almost a week later on Wednesday. Now, our trash pickup for debris and that should have been today, but as you saw, it hasn't yet to be done. As it looks like, has yet to be done in some places around here. And of course, all I had put out was a bunch of Amazon boxes I've been saving. I know, some are going to say, oh no, don't throw your cardboard away, Mr. Tom. You can use it in your plantings and gardens. Yeah. Well, you can't save it all. Hence why my house is a mess. Because I tend to do just that until it looks like I'm more of a hoarder house than I want it to be. Ooh, those pecan trees took a lot of pruning. Did you see that? Oh, I see some trees over there. They had to cut off the power lines. I have yet to see any broken poles. And that's sort of what this ride too is all about. Because at the height of that storm, it knocked out 23,560 customers. Some people think when they look at those figures, that's people. No, that's customers. Businesses, industries, residents, public buildings, what have you. And a lot of that is because the power company has been real delinquent in keeping the power right-of-ways cleaned off. They used to be really good at it. But I've seen it over the last 10 years get less and less. Of course, their dividends increase. their stock prices increase, their earnings increase. Why? Because they're not spending the money and incurring the expenses to do what they need to do to keep the power lines safe. Oh, there's a lot of cleanup right there. Yeah, there was some damage there, and the power company had to come in and clean up the mess. I guess that's how they choose to do it now. And if you remember, we were without power for 17 and a half hours. I had to clear my throat. But it is a beautiful countryside ride. And in all truth, we haven't been down this way in a long, long time. And it just does my old heart good. Sit down in Alice and let it roll. Maybe we'll see a Longhorn. Because right here on the right where you see this here boarded fence, they raise Longhorn steers. Yes, they do. But we didn't see any. But that's okay. Maybe the next time we come through. It just amazes me just how long their horns are. There's somebody proud to be an American and an Auburn fan. So maybe all of you will let me know in the comments below the video just how you're doing, wherever you may be in this big wide world as we ride along. And that, anything of importance to you, personally, professionally, or whatever you would like to share. I pretty much tell you what I'm up to. And my whole goal this year, number one project priority, is get the house decluttered, all nice and straightened up, so I can start doing repairs as required and necessary. I'd like to do some repainting, spruce it up, and that. But that all gets back to, you got to be able to move around to get her done. You know, that's another thing too. Once you get older and you're down to just one person, all the stuff that we've accumulated during our life, a lot of it's centered around having our families with us. You know, a family of 4, maybe 5 or 6. And now we're down to just 1 or 2 of us, and we'll just take the kitchen. I got a lot of pots and pans. And now with just me, and occasionally my son drops by or my daughter, I don't need them all anymore. And I've tried talking with them and saying, well, they're good pots, they're good pans, stainless steel and cast aluminum and cast iron and what have you. Would you like them, or do you need them? And they say no, they've got everything they want or need to. So we're going to have to gift them away. Somebody can use them, I'm sure, especially now with things like they are. But trust me, I know I'll find somebody. If for nothing more, they'll get them just to scrap them out. And that's okay too. Because see, I don't need it anymore. I've got kitchen appliances I haven't used since James moved out. Like a George Foreman. You know, where you put the burgers and steaks in and close it. Yep, he wanted one of those, so I got one. So he could quickly cook up some stuff when I was working. Since James left in 2018, have I used it a single time? No, it's just taking up cabinet space. I've got other things like that, like food processors. There's no way I'm going to get out. I mean, it's too big. I mean, for what little bit I need to be cooking up, they're too big now. But I'm sure I'll find somebody that wants it, and if not, somebody can grab it off the street. You're not going to make much money off of selling used things out of the kitchen. But it's just like kitchen utensils, spatulas, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I had all kinds of them for when the kids would be in the kitchen helping too. And I don't need them. I don't need multiples of a whole lot of things like I got now. And I've had them for years. I don't know what for. And like I say, I've tried to get with the kids and see if they could use them or wanted them. And nope. They've got all their stuff that they want or need to. You know what I might do? Is have a day where I just have put it out, maybe on a table. If you need it and you want it and you can use it, good. It's yours. I don't know, or maybe have a $1 sale, $2 sale, who knows? I have to come up with some ideas. Maybe you've got some good ideas. But trust me, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace are not two places I'll ever go again. Yeah, once you put your phone number out there where they can text you, yeah. If you've ever experienced it, the texts you get, the emails you get are everything but wanting to buy your stuff, if you know what I mean. It took me forever to clean up the mess from the last time I tried to use Facebook Marketplace. So we're not going there no more. But it's just been really holding me back on progress in the house. And like I say, the way I'm going to look at it is if, you know, just my son and grandson came by, or my daughter and grandson came by, 3 or 4 people, and I know what I need to cook and serve a party of 4, and that's what I'm going to be paring back for in my kitchen, and that. And I'm well over the time in my life where I thought, you know, there would come some catastrophic event where we'd all starve to death and die. I'm over it. Call me a normie, whatever you want. I haven't ever seen it happen in all my entire life. And I don't think it's going to happen in the remainder of it. I do believe in being prepared to a point. But being prepared for the apocalypse or that SHTF event that people endlessly talk about that never transpires and hasn't in my 68 years of life. Yeah, I mean, you've heard me speak. You can always have your own personal apocalypse. A bad accident that knocks you out of work, maybe for life. You can have all kinds of events. A layoff, a job loss. And it is wise advice to have food, water, and things you normally buy stocked up and held in reserve to get you through all that. You know, my advice is 2 weeks to 3 months to 6 months will be fine for most things that may come down the road of your life. If you want to take it even more, take it to a year. But I'm no longer into the 3 to 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 years. Yeah. Anyway, I'm down to that age now where the road may not be that long anymore. Who knows? Well, up here at this marathon, it's $3.25 a gallon for gas. That used to be a Citgo. Now it's a Marathon. And right across the street you can see one of our great Mexican places, the Acapulco Grill. It's got all your standard Mexican-American food, like all of them do. Well, it looks like we've got plenty of traffic today. I'm going to try to get out here right now. Come on, Alice. Jump on out. And see, we had actually exited the Tallahassee limits, and now we're coming back in. Soon to be passing by our Walmart, where, yeah, as much as I hate it, and I may push it off till next week, but I need a couple of things, and the best place to go for those essential things, unfortunately, or fortunately, I really don't kick Walmart like many do. They have their purpose, and I go there. And I don't make a big issue out of it. If you don't want to go there, you never go there. You hate Walmart? Hey, that's up to you. I only have two choices anyway. I have Walmart or Superfoods. There are certain things I'll always go to Superfoods for. Meats, produce. Can't beat it. It's just tops above Walmart for freshness and quality. And with meats in mind, meat prices are always significantly cheaper than at Walmart. I hope Superfoods doesn't raise their prices to match Walmart, because then that'll take another reason away to go to my beloved Superfoods. When it gets down to where there's, might as well make one stop instead of two. That just makes economic sense, as much as I love Superfood. Well, we got Pizza Hut. You can see we're going down through Gilmer Avenue, which should be renamed Main Street. I know. Oh, we got Huddle House. We got Louis Chicken Fingers. You know, for a little town around 5,000 people, we pretty much got everything you need. DQ and O'Reilly's, auto parts. We got a Hardee's. And a person that stops in the middle of the road. They want to go to this Hardee's really bad. And I hate it this time of year, or this time of day, because everybody's running crazy and they don't look up from their phone and they slam into the back of you. The Sunoco's at $3.25 too. So hey, that brings up the question as we pass the 1220 Cafe, a nice little sit-down restaurant that people just love. What's gas prices in your area? Let me know. And there's one of our $2 generals. We got an Advanced Auto Parts, an AutoZone. Yeah, we got auto parts covered. Yep, and I've been in all three more times than I can remember. Because I try to do as much car maintenance myself as I can. But that's another thing. With every passing year, I find there's less and less that the little old man can do. You just don't got the hand strength that you used to have, or the arm strength. I do what I can do. You know, the minor stuff. Normally I change my oil, but I'm getting that changed for a change at Parker Tire. There's our Taco Bell. But hey, while we're out, I too wanted to stop and pick something up. Well, maybe not. Because people are, I don't understand. We're in a traffic jam. Well, it cleared up for us. So yeah, while we're out, and I've been a good boy, I thought I would pick me something up. And hey, if y'all all want to run in here, we got some great choices. Great Wall, Papa John's, or Subway. What do y'all all want? So y'all sit on in here. And those of you who want to, you know, grab you something from the Great Wall or Papa John's or Subway, jump on out. Well, y'all, we're back home. And that's all we got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And I noticed when I took y'all down off the mountain on the windshield, the camera had stopped. So I don't know how much you'll get to see. But there's no apologizing for that. It is what it is. I try to share what I can with the technology I got. But hey, until the kitty crew, you know them all. Spooky, Speedy, Cleo, little Princess Gracie, the queen of the house. Sometimes Heathcliff, Fluffy Muffin too. See you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Y'all take care. Stay safe, enjoy life the best you can, and that you would. And hey, remember, may God bless you all as you bless those in your lives. As I hope you'll remember, we love all of you too. Goodbye for now. Yeah, there's Speedy. She's waiting for her. Food time, food time. Wonder where Spooky and Cleo is. Oh, later all.